Hi there friends, I hope you guys have been enjoying the tutorials that we have been doing on DJing and how to become a good DJ and mix well. Well, from this episode onwards, we're going to be doing something new. A DJ is always known, of course, by his performances, the music that he plays, and the gigs that he's doing around the country and around the world. But if he wants to go to the next level, I think it's music production. That's right, you take any DJ in the world, they all started off doing performances, but then when they wanted to go global, it was music production. That's right, so from this episode onwards, we are going to be teaching you on two softwares, music production. One, Ableton Live, and two, Logic Pro X. Well, the reason why we have chosen these softwares is not because these are the best and the others are bad. But I work on them, I know them, and that's why I can help you out better with these softwares. Well, before we dive into the softwares, I just want to take you through the equipment that we have in the studio over here. First of all is the monitor, my Mac Pro down there, the keyboard, the mouse, I'm sure you know about that. Well, anyways, getting a little bit serious, we have the mixer over here, the digital mixer, my sound card on the side over there, and of course my Genelec monitors. You don't need all this equipment actually to start music production. I remember when I did my first remix, I just did it on a regular Windows PC. I used the creative speakers and my headphones to make my whole track. That's right, 440 volts, my album, Pyar Zindagi Hai the track. It was totally made on a Windows PC using creative speakers. So even if you don't have the money to spend that much on all this equipment, all you have to do is just get yourself a nice Windows PC or an iMac and just start off using your headphones and the built-in sound cards. Let's take a look at the first software, Logic Pro X. What I'm just going to do is open up the software and guide you through what the software looks like. Well, first we go on to File, say New, and once the software opens, what we have over here is a window which tells you what sort of a track do you want to open. A software instrument, audio, drummer, external MIDI, guitar or bass. Well, when we get started, the most important one that you will need to know about are the MIDI, that is the software instrument, and the audio tracks. So let's just open up an audio track right now. Well, what you can see now is the audio track right in front of you. It has got no data in front because we have to put the audio tracks in it while we start composing our track. On the left hand side, what you see is the inspector. The inspector basically shows you more details of the audio track, like what key it is in, what quantizing it has, the volume of the track, and to put MIDI effects on the track. This is the track volume. This is the output of the track, the input for the track, and of course your effects which you can put on the track. If you have any preset effects, you can put it and open them from the settings menu over here. Well, in your audio track, you have your mute button, your solo button, and if you're recording a track or recording somebody's vocals, these are your input and record buttons. Well, on the right hand side of the screen, what we have is a small loop button out here. Once you click on that loop button, what opens up is your samples. Now, Logic Pro is a 63 GB software. When you download it and you buy it, it comes with its own preset sound bank. So the sound bank can be accessed from this loop button on the right hand side. Let's take a look at the window when I drag and drop one of the audio tracks into the screen. What you can do is just preview the loop over here on the right hand side by just clicking on any sample. Let's say I listen to this particular beat and I like it. All I have to do is just click on the loop, drag and drop it on the track right up here. It'll ask me if I want to import the tempo or not. Well, if I want the track to be 120 BPM, all I have to do is just say import tempo because the sample itself is also in 120 BPM. I import and there you go, my track is right there. Now I can listen to the same sample from the arrangement window right here just by pressing the space bar. So this is basically how you listen to your samples, drag and drop them to your arrangement window, and that's how you build up on your arrangement for music production. Another very important thing in your software is your main toolbar on top. Basically what this displays to you is the time of the track, the bars which have been utilized so far, where the track is beginning and where the track is ending. So how many bars do you have in your track? It shows you your time signature, that is if your track is a 4x4 or a 3x4 or whatever else you want to make it. It shows you the BPM of the track, the key of the track, and when you attach a MIDI instrument to it, an external MIDI instrument to it, if the MIDI notes are coming in or not. Let's say I want to create a software instrument, a MIDI track. All I have to do is just go on to the left hand corner, click on the plus sign, and the window that you saw which opened right in the beginning, which gave you an option to open software instruments, audios, drummer or anything else. All you have to do is just click on the software instrument and bang, you have your software instrument, your MIDI track opened right there. Don't get upset if you log on at 3 p.m. next week and you don't catch us there. We've changed our times. So from next week, catch us at 5 p.m. on YouTube, DJ Suketu Unplugged.